Guys, I put jeans on today. I mean business, okay? Do you want some candy from 4 years ago? Trial and error, if you may. Did I do okay with that one? Probably not. Goodbye, friend. So this is a video that might be kind of hard to do, but I'm gonna try it anyway. So I'm Lindsay and I am on a journey to minimalism in 2022, and I have been making videos such as decluttering everything the minimal mom tells me to, and I decided I wanted to try Cass from ClutterBug because I really like her. I just love how like personable she is. Anyway, and she has some videos where she lists like certain things to declutter in the kitchen, certain things to declutter in the bathroom, and I really just wanted like an all-around one because that's what the other two videos I've done were like, with Joshua Becker and the Minimal Mom. But I also really liked the feeling I got after, was like going through my house and kind of picking out a layer of things and not just in one room. So Cass did a declutter boot camp last year, probably about 4 months ago, and she did like 5 videos on it, and I kind of went through different areas of her house, but the last one I thought was the most like beneficial and was the most probably the hardest one, but it's stuff that I need to work on, and it's toxic clutter. Yeah, I've got a lot of that. And toxic clutter is the clutter around your house that is speaking into you, telling you things that just make you feel icky and horrible, and I would really love to not feel icky and horrible in my house. And this one day of decluttering these things is not going to get it all out. It probably won't even get a quarter of it out of my house, but it's a start, you know? So I'm not going to be perfect. I'm not going to do everything correctly, and we're just gonna hang out and declutter some things. I think it's a total of 15 items. I didn't number them, so I don't want to just sit and count them. We'll go through them and we'll see how many there are. So the first one is clothes that are too small, and I have gone through my clothes twice now, but there's always room for more to take out, if that makes sense. There's always more to take out of your closet. And I have worn more clothes for the last couple weeks, and I've had more time to think about it, and I think that's one of the best things to do, is to give yourself more time in between each layer to think about it. I've been like thinking about my closet and how it makes me feel, and I look in there and there's so many clothes in there that just I don't even grab for. I don't want to wear them. I don't really like them that much. So let's go to my closet and expose me a little bit. That sounded weird. Let's go to my closet. How does that look? Good? Cool. All right. Oh, Roxy. She's just sitting outside. Do you guys want to see her? She's so cute. Guys, look how cute my dog is. So I am standing in front of my closet again. I feel like I've done this recently. So I'm gonna pull all my clothes over here. This is all my clothes that I have hanging up. Then Devin has the other side of the closet. But I have stuff that's fallen behind, and I have my shoes. So I kind of want to pull all of the boxes out from up there, and I don't want to pull all the clothes out, but there are things that I do want to pull out and get rid of. Like, okay, this might shock you guys, but I am a YouTube fan. I have watched YouTube for a very long time, but if you've seen the Daily Bumps, I think they have like 5 million subscribers. But I bought this sweatshirt and I was one of their biggest fans at the time. It was when I was not married and I didn't have any kids, and they had these 2 cute little boys that I just adored watching. So I love them, but I really just don't think I would wear this ever again. So I'm like, this is a hard one for me. This one might just need to go into a memory bin because it is something like I got it signed by them. Like, that's Brian. This is Missy. And then Oliver even signed it, like right there. Like, it was pretty cool. So this I'm gonna hold on to, because it does have good memories. And like, I went to a convention and I met them and it was like the coolest thing at the time. But now I have my own family, so it's a little different. I don't really watch their content the same way. Sometimes I'll check in on them just to see how they're doing, you know, but it's just like you go through stages of your life, and that's something that I feel like needs to be saved for something else. And maybe one day I will declutter it. It's just I don't have it in me right now to declutter it. And Cass does say in her video that you can like tuck it away into another bin and put it away. Just get it out of your closet. Along the same lines of that, this is a shirt that I'm gonna have a hard time getting rid of as well. The main reason is that this is my favorite ride. So this is my favorite ride at Disneyland, but they tore it down. Well, they didn't tear it down. They turned it into, so it's the Hollywood Tower of Terror, and they turned it into the Marvel, the ride for Guardians of the Galaxy, which I haven't been on. You know, I haven't been there since they changed the ride. It's been a long time since I've been to Disneyland. This ride has so much, like, I could cry about it. Like, this ride has so much for me, and I love it, and I'm gonna keep it. Guys, I think I'm gonna have a hard time with this toxic clutter stuff because I've already been through my closet like twice, so just saying things that don't fit me is hard because I've kept the things that like mean something. I haven't just gotten rid of everything, even though it may have seemed like I did. I didn't get rid of everything. I'm gonna pull the things out that are too small. These are just a little too small. Just like this plain green t-shirt. Used to wear it, don't wear it anymore. It's going. It's too small. It's just a size too small on me. Along with like these tighter like undershirt, t-shirt, long sleeve shirt ones, whatever they are. They're just too tight on me and I don't feel good in them, especially in this area, you know, so goodbye, friend. This one, I wore it for one of my videos recently, and I didn't feel good in it. And it's like an okay shirt, it's just, I don't know. I got it from a thrift store, and it had the tags on it, and I got it like $4. And I was just so excited, and then I put it on, and it was okay, but it's not one that I loved. Like, I like shirts that like kind of have a more bagginess to them, because it's fine, don't worry about it. This is one of like my favorite shirts because it has such a cute saying on it, but it's so clingy. Like, the fabric is just so clingy. It's not worth it. I don't want to feel grabby in my clothes. So I put this shirt on the other day and I was like, oh, it's so cute, but it's like cropped, and I didn't want to be flashing my belly off to everybody, guys. Wasn't my intention. Didn't want it. It's a cute shirt. Someone might really enjoy it, but not me. And it's a nice one, but it's gonna be too tight on me. I can already tell. I have 1, 2, 3 pairs of pajama pants, so I think I'm okay on those. The one that I wanted to go through that's up here is this one. I don't even know what's in here. Let's, like, I know there's swimsuits and stuff, but it looks like there's more than just that. Okay, so I have a pair of these, which I'm gonna see, because I need pants. So I'm gonna see if these fit me. And if they, like, I'm gonna try them for like a week or two, maybe in the next declutter. I might be getting rid of them. But I'm gonna test them out. Trial and error, if you may. These are definitely too small. This is a scarf my husband made me. So I think I need I never want to wear it. For one thing, I can't really pull off this much pink. But I want to put it in a memory bin, I think, just because. So he told me that he made it for his future wife, and then I'm his wife, so yeah, it's just really sweet. It's very pink though, babe. Okay, just for future reference. This is a swimsuit that I really liked, but I think it's too small, so that can go. This is a nice skirt, a swimsuit that I like. This one's okay. This one I think needs to go. It's like a medium. There's like no way I'm gonna fit in that. This is the holiday bin, so it will go in the very back corner because I don't really need those anytime soon. And then I'm keeping 2 swimsuits and 1 like skirt that goes over the swimsuit. And now I know I need to get some shorts, some like swim shorts to go over, because I don't like just wearing a swimsuit. I like to have like a little bit of coverage down here. And then pajamas. So here's my pile of goes. These are for sure going because they're too small. These are like my painting shoes. These are the ones that I thought I could get rid of, but I haven't finished painting yet, so I think I'm gonna keep them. So the next one is in my basement, and Dan is sleeping. Well, at least he's supposed to be sleeping. I don't know if he's actually sleeping. Ooh, is he sleeping? Nope, he's playing. He's playing. I don't know if he'll get a nap today. It's already 4 o'clock, but I'm gonna try and go through all of these things before. I'm gonna go find a box and a garbage bag so that I have those on hand when I go into the next things. All right, guys, so I brought a garbage can. I just brought my garbage can from the kitchen. Yes, it's a laundry basket. It's just what fits underneath my, like in my cabinet under the countertop. So, and then I brought this for donations because I don't have boxes currently, at least not that I remember. I just have that little stack of clothing, and I need to put the other, like this stack, the 2, well, the shirt, the sweater, and this into a memory bin that I don't have currently. So I'm gonna stick it with some other things that I also need to put in memory bins. Oh man, okay. So the next one is old hobby supplies, and there's some that I'm thinking of that like give me anxiety to do, because I had so many intentions of using them, and I'll explain in a minute. Let's go downstairs and see the hobby supplies, and then I'll talk to you about it there. All right, so I had to tuck Dan back in because he's not napping. This room is probably the hardest room in my house, mostly because it's just like so overtaken with some crap. Like Devin has his computers in here, which is great, but he also has a bunch of his like computer tools and things, and like I don't know what, like we have cords and we have computer shells in certain parts of the room, but right here, well, not this is computer stuff. But right here I have a lot of guilty clutter, which I'm gonna tell you that, guys, this much right now, it will be hard for me to let it go. So I went through a phase when I thought I was gonna sew a ton, okay? I thought I was gonna make Dan all of these things with cute little blankets and I don't know, and I had all these hopes of making him some really fun things, but I haven't used any of it. Like this fabric I bought when Dan wasn't even born yet. I was gonna make him this really cool puffy blanket, and then now he's 2. So like, I'm not gonna make the blanket. This is some really nice fluffy fabric. I probably spent like $80 on all the stuff that I bought to make that blanket, and youch, that hurts, but it's not worth it to me to keep it. The stuff that's gonna be hard, maybe not his tablet, it's a mess down here, but the stuff that's gonna be hard, it's the stuff that I got from Devin's grandma. So after she passed away, I went and asked Devin's grandpa if I could take a few things so that I could sew some things. I was planning on sewing some things, and he recently passed away, but I haven't used any of it. So I have this big bin of stuff that I took with me after the funeral, and There's a ton of thread. And the thread, I might keep some of it actually, because you can't have enough thread in your house. Like I like to sew things by hand when I need to. And I'll probably like keep this. I think that was mine before, I don't know. I don't remember. But I have like a bunch of zippers because I was gonna make Dan like this little activity book. But that's a fantasy self, as the minimal mom says. It's your fantasy self. You probably aren't gonna do the things that you thought you were going to do. This is some paper stuff that I need to go through. I mean, I could put these scissors to use, put them somewhere. Some wire cutters. I don't know what all of this is doing here. A head massager. Do I need a head massage? Probably. That does feel good. So let's go through this box. So like this is so cute, and I think Devin's grandma like made this. It's like a little doll. It's a little doll thing. So I'm gonna put this in the memory bin. Can't take myself seriously. So I'm gonna put this in mine or his memory bin, or I'll see if one of Devin's sisters wants it, but I'm gonna make sure that it goes to somebody, you know, that would want it. In fact, I'm gonna probably ask the girls, Devin's sisters, if they want any of this stuff, because I don't want it to just like go somewhere if they want it, you know, because it is sentimental and it could be sentimental to them. I bought these forever ago. Someone could actually use them. And it won't be me. Some golf balls that Devin can put with his golf clubs. Just a bunch of random little scraps of fabric. Some lace. Some ribbon and flowers. Ooh, no sew hem is wonderful. All you use is an iron and I'm keeping it. Pom-poms. You know what? I could actually do something really fun for Dan with this. So I'm gonna do something fun with him for these. And then like this fabric I probably won't use. This is an old t-shirt that I held on to because I was like, oh, I'll cut it up and use it for something. Did I ever do that? No, I did not. Going in the bag. This is also some fabric that I bought. This is just like a dollar store blanket that I bought. I don't even remember why. These two. Like honestly, I was gonna make my own docatot. Guys, who do I think I am? Like I could do it. I could make a docatot, but I won't. This one I did want to hold on to because this was a Kelly doll that Devin's grandma had. So these are the two things that like are sentimental that I'm going to keep. 1,010 buttons. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I've ever seen this many. Well, obviously I have. I took this one with me, but have I ever seen this many buttons in my life? Guys, I just like buttons are awesome. But what am I gonna do with 1,000,000 buttons, you know? More buttons. I had knitting needles that I took because I was like, well, maybe I'll learn to knit. I'm not gonna learn to knit anytime soon. Like that's just fantasy self stuff. I'm gonna put it all back in this bin just because I've gone through it all, and then I'm gonna see if any of Devin's family wants any of this stuff, and if they don't, then I will pass it along to someone else that could use it, you know? Okay. This is about like a third of the way full, and then this whole red bin is what I'm getting rid of, along with the things I threw in here, which is all the extra fabric and stuff. So the next box is this one, which is the same box, but it's more hobby stuff. Guys, I don't think, well, I can get rid of this. This is just a jump rope. Let's just say I can get rid of that. And then is that good enough for going through this bin right now? Oh man, okay. I know I can purge these. Like I'd gotten them in other countries, but I don't really need them. Like they're really cool, but I don't need them. So those can go. Guys, I will go through this bin another day. I am at my wit's end with hobby stuff right now. So this box is like stuff from when I was a kid. So I think that's why it's kind of hard. Like the stuff with Devin's grandma is hard, but it wasn't my grandma, so it's a little easier, which is why I'm trying to pass it on to like one of his sisters or something. So, because I think it means a little bit more to them anyway. All right, so the next one is cards from people, and the thing is, I don't really keep cards from people. There's one that I can think of that, so Cass says to do cards from people that they didn't ever write like a loving note in it or anything. And there's one that I can think of, but I'm using it as a bookmark. So I'll declutter that once I stop using it as a bookmark, and then yeah, so it has a use right now. So funny thing, I remembered it wrong. Number 3 is gifts that I've gotten that I don't really like or use. And the thing about that is, like, I can't think of any right now. So cards weren't it. I don't know where I got cards from. Maybe she does mention something about that in the video, but, and let me know if you know what I'm talking about, because maybe you saw the video. Maybe it was a Minimal Mom video or someone else. I don't know. I'm getting my wires crossed right now. But number 3 is gifts that you've gotten from someone that you don't like. And usually, like, if I get a gift from someone that I don't like, I'll use it for a minute and then I'll declutter it or give it to someone else that it can be used. I'm sure there's some gifts in my house that I'm just not like recalling. But yeah, that'll be something that I'll probably come across as I keep going through my decluttering, and maybe even today while I'm still decluttering. But yeah, I don't have any gifts. So number 4 is family heirlooms. It's another thing. I don't really have family heirlooms. I don't really have any like family heirlooms that I'm super attached to or that I can even really think of, except like things that are useful. Like my grandma makes these really beautiful rugs and they're nice. They're just all fabric, so you can throw them in the wash. But she makes these and they're really nice, and my dogs absolutely love them. So they do get kind of gross, but the moment they get gross, I send them away. I don't keep them because I don't see a point in using them once they've kind of, you know, used their purpose or lost their purpose for me, because I still want it to look nice, you know. I have like a quilt my grandma made, and that's staying. It's not going anywhere. I love my quilt. So there's not really any family heirlooms that I have that I can get rid of. So let's go on to the next one. But like, if you guys have some that are in your house that are just things that maybe you didn't even really want to take, and things that just make you feel icky about like your house or yourself or anything, or if it came from someone that you don't really even want to remember, it's okay to get rid of them. It's okay to not have those reminders, because you don't want the things that you're keeping around to make you feel icky about yourself. And it's okay, you can pass it along to another family member or just send it to a place where a donation center or whatever. So the next one is expensive beauty products. Guys, I don't buy expensive beauty products, and I did just go through my makeup and most of my bathroom stuff, so I'm trying to think. There's some stuff maybe in my bathroom that's not beauty products, but there's probably some stuff in my bathroom that I can get rid of. This has been sitting in my shower for a very long time, and it's like mostly empty. I don't know why we're keeping it. We don't even use it. That was very loud. I don't really buy anything expensive. I used to when I was single and I had money. Now I just keep all my makeup in here, and there's some expensive things in here. It's actually stuff I bought like a long time ago that I'm just trying to use up, and it's fine. It's not expired, I don't think. It might be, I don't care. I don't break out from it and it still looks good, so it's fine, it's fine. It's just powder, right? Did I do okay with that one? Probably not. So there's going to be things that are on the list that maybe you can't declutter at the time, that you can't think of where it would be, or you don't have those things, and it's okay. Make it easy on yourself. Make the decluttering process as easy as you can. It's okay to have some little excuses here and there, and you know, sometimes you need to have excuses to keep going. So the next one is workout equipment that you don't use. Does the jump rope that I decluttered earlier count? I don't really have workout equipment. I probably do have another jump rope somewhere that I could declutter. I don't know where it is though. See? Don't know where it is. Gotta get mad at my dog though, she's barking. The next thing that you're supposed to declutter is food you don't like. Ooh, that one's hard. Okay, let's see. I have, over the past like couple of years, I've been trying not to buy food that we're not going to eat. Doesn't mean I won't. But there will be some times when I just forget, or I try something new and we don't like it. Funny thing, we don't really love these. They're the soft and chewy granola bars. They're okay. Don't really like them, but we're gonna eat them because I don't like to waste food. I have a hard time wasting food, and that's why I don't really buy a lot of food. However, okay, someone did give us this. It is honey roasted peanut butter. Like, it's very strong with honey flavor, and I'm pretty sure it is out of date. Like, if I remember correctly, yeah, 2021. Getting rid of that. No, that doesn't really go along the lines of food we don't like. Well, I guess it kind of does. Someone gave it to us and it's like very honey flavored, and I don't like it. Guys, this is another one for the self that I wanted to be. It's agave nectar. So it's still good for another year, and I want to say that I would use it, but the recipes I've tried it in, I didn't love it. I'm gonna try it one more time because I really hate wasting food empty for the most part. So I'm just gonna get rid of that. It's like the off-brand of Nutella. I'm really not seeing much I'm not gonna use except these two things that I already grabbed. So these can be thrown away because they're bad. Thing, I wanted to see if there's anything in here that I'm not going to be using or that I don't like. I found a couple more things. They were okay, but I know they're not good now. But these are horrible. These were like the cereal bars that I got at Winco. Not okay. These are like popcorn with like white chocolate. It was good. It was just like, it was a lot of chocolate and a lot of caramel, and it's just not really my thing. So I'm just, goodbye. The next one is health food. Guys, I don't really buy health food. I should buy health food. The healthiest food I do buy is like fruits and vegetables, so we eat those. And frozen fruits and vegetables, we eat those. And then fruits and vegetables that are in naked juice because it's delicious and I love it and I drink this a lot. So this one and this one are my two favorites. The blue machine one is pretty good too. I do have a half a bag salad that is bad, so I guess that counts, right? I mean, in the video, she's mostly talking about like protein powder or health bars or whatever it is that is healthy that you guys like tend to eat. I can't even think of anything right now. There was this one time that I had asked a friend what kind of protein powder I should buy, and she told me this kind, and it was like $100 for 3 of them. I was like, oh, okay, I'll try it out and see, you know. They were all horrible. Like every single flavor I got was terrible, like the most bitter flavor thing that I've ever had in my life. And I was like, I just need a powder that I can just shake up and go, because like I was trying to lose weight, but I'm lazy, so I needed an easy thing. So I ended up having to throw those away when they expired because I used maybe 3 scoops out of each one. Like, boggles my mind that I threw away $100 worth of protein powder, but it just wasn't worth it. I had asked people if they wanted it, but they're like, does it taste good? You know, and I was like, no. I wasn't gonna lie to them. I was gonna be like, yes, it tastes good, here you go. That would have been mean. Or they would have thought I was crazy when they tasted it. Okay, the next one, guys, is electronic clutter. In every single video that I've done where I'm like decluttering everything someone tells me to do, electronic clutter comes up every time, and I don't have any. Okay, I do have one thing. I need to get the stuff off of it first. So I have my old phone, but I want to get all of like the stuff off of it first. So I need to see if my husband can like take the SIM card out or the memory card out or something, and then I can declutter it. So it's like a really old phone from like 2012. I have a hard time with the electronic clutter because my husband is the one that like takes care of the electronics in our house for the most part, other than like I have my computer that I use, and then he has like 7 computers that he uses. He builds and he messes with computers and things. So like he sells them and he fixes other people's computers. So he needs lots of parts and lots of extra things, and we do need to organize everything, and I don't know where everything is, but I don't want to go through it. But I am mentioning this because just in case it's the first video you've seen on my channel and you're wondering like, why the heck is she not going through her electronic cords? It's not that hard. It is when your husband is attached to electronic stuff, so it's not like my place to pull things out, if that makes sense. But yeah, thank you for understanding. The next one is books you'll never read. And I did just declutter like a ton of books in the last one. I think it was like 20 books or something that I ended up decluttering in my Joshua Becker video. I do want to just go pass through my books one more time. Actually, let's do the kids books. Let's do the kids books that are right here that I know that we won't use ever again. So, okay, just right here. And so there's some that I need to put with like the Christmas books. Okay, this one, Dan has torn apart, so I think that one can go. Those are all fine. I'm not really loving getting rid of kids' books because he does ruin them. So like, I don't buy a lot. I have this section and then there's some in his room, but like he breaks them and things, but I mean, it's still nice to have an array of different books to read to him, so I do still want to keep them, but like if they're broken and stuff, I'm not gonna do that, so yeah. The next one is unfinished projects. So I kind of did that with the sewing stuff. I'm sure there's more unfinished projects in my house that I could get rid of, but right now we are in a we're doing things for the house renovation. We still have to paint all our cabinets. We have to finish Dan's new bedroom, and so there's a lot of like unfinished projects in our house. So I just don't feel like I'm at that stage where I can get rid of any of that kind of stuff. But if I think of more unfinished projects, I'm sure they will come up in future videos. So look out for that. That's, you know, it's coming, I'm sure. The next one is kids artwork, and I try not to keep kids artwork. I want to see if I have any. This stuff is gonna go with my Christmas stuff, and then I'm gonna throw this book away. This is Dan's artwork that he's been working on, so he's not finished with it yet, which is why I haven't tossed it yet. And I might keep it just because it is like kind of cute that he's been drawing. I wrote Dan on there, but he's been like painting on it and coloring with crayon, and it's a work in progress. He started it for Valentine's Day. It's when he's 2, you know, you gotta just keep going. Okay, this is one that we can throw away. This is just him and probably me also helping, just coloring, but it says Dan there. Just activities you do with your 2-year-old, and there's a couple more. So I think I'll probably keep one of these for his like memory bin, and I don't know, I'll probably do this one because it does look like I helped him, but he did most of the coloring, and it says Dan at the top really nice. These can be tossed. So the next one is unreturned items. And there's one thing that I can think of that is an unreturned item, but I haven't like set up a return for it, and I technically could take it back. So it's actually a tripod for my camera, and the one that I'm using currently is kind of slowly falling apart. So that's been fun, but I've been like fixing it. But I bought a new one, and it was smaller than I thought it was gonna be, and it doesn't like, it's not as adjustable, and so I'm still using this one, and I do need to take it back, but I don't have the box for it anymore, so I'm not sure that they would take it back, if that makes sense. So I probably won't use it. That's the thing. I might see if someone else wants it, so I'm gonna declutter it. So I got this like literally a month ago. Give it to someone that actually can use it, because it's a nice tripod. It's just a lot smaller than what I need, and it doesn't function better than the one I have right now that's kind of broken. So this will work for someone else, I think. And I guess that kind of goes along with the hobby stuff that you don't use too. Like I could take it back, but I think it was like $12, and it just doesn't seem like worth it to me to try and take it back. So I'm not gonna worry about it. Expensive things that you don't use. What are some expensive things that I don't use? Okay, I'm gonna say something. We're newlyweds with a baby. We don't really own expensive things, especially not expensive things that we don't use. I guess expensive is subjective. I can't even imagine buying something and spending a ton of money on it and then not using it. Like, comment down below if there's any expensive things that you don't use, because I'm really curious to see like what kind of stuff you have around your house. I'm sure that there's some things that I have. I just like, I can't think of anything. And then items from your past self. Oh no. Okay, my child is crying. I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I had a chance to think of some things from my past self that I would need to get rid of. And, well, there's something there that I probably just ought to put in the bathroom.
Wow, yeah.
That's really cool, Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to get Dan out of his crib. So I have this container, or this drawer that I pulled out of Dan's in a room downstairs that we like brought his furniture in there, but there was another dresser in there. Anyway, so I have some things in here that I just don't see myself ever using. I had 3 pages that I just tore out, and the rest of it is completely empty. So I got this in Europe, and I intended to fill it up with stories from my trip. This amazing postcard. I'm gonna keep maybe 1 or 2 of my favorite postcards from this, like this one, which looks hand painted. I could literally put it in a frame, and it's really pretty. It's Sorrento, Italy. It's like the most beautiful place in the world. But the ones that are like of the Sistine Chapel really have one of the Pope. Don't worry about it. This one's a pretty picture. I'll keep that one. These ones are just paintings that are famous, and that's why I bought it. A map of Barcelona, which was cool, but I don't need it to remember my trip. This is from my school. I taught English to Chinese kids for 3 months in 2012 after I graduated high school. Yeah, is that a ball?
Yeah.
That's so cool, Dan. Little name card, and that one actually does mean a lot to me. I do have a China box that I need to go through at some point, so look out for that in a future video. This is another map. Why did I keep all these maps? You want this one?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Beach.
What do you want? You want this?
Yeah.
Have fun. Free gift. Helga Hufflepuff card. I gotta keep that though because I'm a Hufflepuff. So like there's some really pretty good like postcards that I got. Like so beautiful. I would love to put these in frames or like in a big frame with a collage, you know. So beautiful. Anyway, I have a ton of those ones. These are the ones I want to keep. Oh my gosh, this one, gorgeous. And then this is Devin's pocket square from our wedding, so I kind of want to keep that. Luggage tag I can throw away. Screen protector for a iPhone 6. This is the phone I was talking about, guys. It's a Samsung Galaxy S. So I'm keeping that one just to see if Devin can like maybe get the pictures and stuff off of it. It probably isn't good quality of pictures. Ooh, I won first at a fair, guys. Hey guys, I found something I can get rid of. It's a cord. I just need to throw it away. Do you want some candy from 4 years ago? Throwing that away. Yeah, ew, yuck. EF, when I went on my EF tour. Ooh, nail polish remover. Oh my gosh, they're still wet. How the heck is that? Guys, this has been in this drawer for like 2 years. I'm shook. And I don't say that lightly. I never say I'm shook, but I'm a little shook. This is still wet. My hand smells like nail polish remover now. Another button, in case I didn't have enough. You want to wear it on your eyeballs? Yeah. Eyeball. Yeah, you're so cool. Toys R Us rewards, guys. Guys, I'm pretty proud of myself. So out of everything, I'm keeping this pile and the random stuff that is in this drawer. It's not very much. I'm gonna keep those things so that I can put them in a memory bin later. These two things are something that someone might want. All of these cards. Should I just go through them real fast? I can't. I don't want to. I'm gonna put them back in the drawer. These are all the cards for my wedding. So it's like hard to want to go through them and get rid of them because it's like, it was my wedding, you know, like, I don't know, it's hard. But I don't have the mental capacity right now to do it. So I need to put these away. So I'm gonna toss everything that I need to toss into my garbage can. Yes, I'm putting my garbage can on my counter. Don't worry about it. I should have been tossing them into the garbage can as I was going, but I didn't. So here we are. A button. Do you need a button for anything? Throwing it away. You can't have it. Yes, I'm keeping this because I'm like so flabbergasted and so impressed that I'm gonna put it in with my nail stuff. And then when I decide to declutter my nail stuff, maybe I'll give this to whoever I declutter the nail stuff to, you know? Okay, so I'm gonna hold on to these for my mom, put this back where it goes, shred this stuff or figure out how to shred it, put it with my documents that I need to shred. And then I'll be right back. So Dan is over there playing with his toys for a minute. He wants to watch Blippi, so I'm gonna have to close out this video just so you don't have to bear listening to Blippi like I do all day long. So this is the stuff I am decluttering today and it feels really good. No, I didn't get a ton decluttered, and yes, I could have done more, but this is still quite a bit. So I feel really good about this, and yeah, so I love you guys. I'm so grateful for every single one of you that watches my video, and thanks for sticking to the end, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Choo-choo. Bye.